Welcome to a new episode from English Plus Podcast. This episode is from the Do You Know series. The Do You Know series is there to give you some information about people, things, scientific stuff that you might have not known before, but also it is here to help you practice your listening. And for that reason, we have created a PDF practice worksheet you can download from our website, EnglishPlusPodcast.com. You can find the link in the description of the episode, and you can practice while you're listening to the episode. And now, without further ado, let's start with our Do You Know episode for today. And today's Do You Know episode is about James Cook. James Cook, Captain James Cook, was one of the world's greatest explorers. He sailed around the world twice. He was the first European to reach Hawaii and New Zealand. And he sailed farther south than any European had ever gone. People marveled over the places, people, and things Cook described. Before Cook, nobody in Europe knew about penguins or kangaroos. Cook was born in 1728 on a farm in northern England. At the age of 18, he went to work for a shipping company. In 1755, Cook joined the British Royal Navy. His ship was sent to Canada to make maps of land that Britain had conquered from France. In 1768, Cook sailed to the South Pacific Ocean with artists and scientists. Officially, their task was to observe the planet Venus. But Britain also hoped that Cook would find a mysterious southern continent that some sailors claimed to have seen. Cook wanted to take control of it for the British king. Cook reached New Zealand in 1770. No other European had been there. He sailed around New Zealand and then explored eastern Australia. Cook drew many detailed maps and kept careful records of all he had seen on his voyage. He described native peoples of the South Pacific and their cultures. His artists sketched wildlife, and his scientists collected unusual plants and animals to take back. Cook's careful work caused a sensation when he arrived home in Britain in 1771. No other expedition had gathered so much information so thoroughly and scientifically. Cook also won fame for keeping his sailors healthy. He wondered if a lack of fresh fruits and vegetables caused scurvy, a fatal disease common among sailors on long voyages. He stocked his ship with sauerkraut and forced his crew to eat it. During stops at port, he ordered his crew to eat fresh foods. As a result, few of his sailors became seriously ill. From 1772 to 1775, Cook made a second voyage to the South Pacific Ocean. This time, he sailed farther south than anyone before him. He saw penguins and icebergs. He sailed all the way around Antarctica, but he found no land where people might live. In 1776, Cook set off on a third voyage. This time, Cook wanted to look for the Northwest Passage. This was a possible sea route north of Canada linking Europe and Asia. Before sailing north, he explored several islands in the Pacific. He landed in Hawaii in 1778, becoming the first European to do so. From Hawaii, Cook sailed to North America. He was the first European to set foot on Vancouver Island off the coast of British Columbia. Throughout 1778, he explored the northwest coast of North America, but he failed to find the Northwest Passage. In 1779, Cook returned to Hawaii, where he was killed in a quarrel with natives over a stolen boat. So, that was our story about James Cook. I hope you liked the story. I hope you learned something new about James Cook. And of course, you could also practice your listening with the PDF that we provide on our website, EnglishPlusPodcast.com. You can find the link in the description. Take the link, go to our website. You will find PDF practice worksheets, and you will find a lot of other things. And of course, if you would like to become patrons of English Plus on Patreon, you will get all our exclusive premium miniseries and courses. With that being said, let me thank you very much for listening to another episode on English Plus Podcast. This is your host, Danny. I will see you next time.